All right. Listen, my post the other day solicited several questions, and believe it or not, I was listening to all of the feedback from that post. One of the questions was, who do you think you are? Several people said to me, who do you think you are talking to us the way you're talking to us? I have a lot of titles, and I take all of those titles very seriously. In order for us to have the type of communities, families, relationships that we want, then we have to take our titles more seriously. So specifically, what are the titles relevant to you, my neighbors here in Rowlett? There are three. I am a neighbor, I am a member of the Homeowners Association, and I am a citizen in the city of Rowlett, right? Those are the three titles that are relevant to you, because as a neighbor, as a homeowner in this association, and as a citizen in this city, there are specific duties and responsibilities that I have to you. And so when you ask, who am I? Why do you think you have the right to speak to us or address us in any particular way? It's because, one, I'm your neighbor. And so let me break down what I think that means, or what that means to me. As your neighbor, I have a duty and a responsibility, one, to treat you the way I want to be treated, to work with you to create a community that is safe, clean, aesthetically pleasing, valuable, nurturing, supportive, collaborative, right? These are all the things that I think a neighbor should do. Okay, now those are kind of social contracts, right? That's not written in stone anywhere. That's just based upon my desire to be a part of the solution and to be a part of a wholesome community. Because the word community is a compound word, right? It's common unity, community. Okay, and so if we're going to have community, then there has to be neighbors who embrace their duties and responsibilities to work toward the common unity. So as your neighbor, that's why I say what I say and do what I do. And I would have you judge me based upon my fruits and on my efforts. Don't pay attention too much to what I say. Pay attention to what I do. And if I'm not doing the things that lead to a healthy, collaborative, nurturing, supportive, safe, clean community, then by all means, I expect you to call me out. I expect you to pull me to the side and hold me accountable. You can put me on Front Street on Facebook or on social media if you like, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as your neighbor, okay? Homeowner, okay? We live in this community out here. There's 1,700 homes, and as a homeowner in the association, I have a responsibility, and some of those responsibilities go outside of the social contract. Some of those are legal, right? I have responsibilities to you, the fellow homeowners in this community, because I'm a part of the Homeowners Association. Now, if there are members of my team in this Homeowners Association who are not doing what they need to do, then as your team member, as your fellow homeowner, I'm going to bring that to your attention. And again, I know there were some folks who took issue with my presentation. I recognize that. I will make an effort to do better. But please know, I play team sports. And in team sports, if we had a teammate who wasn't rebounding properly, or he was turning the ball over, or he was letting some dude take his lunch on the court, guess what we'd say to that team member in the locker room? Okay? So my intent to bring that information to my team members' attention is not to attack him, is not to embarrass him, but to inspire him and to hold him accountable for his role on the team. And so that's what all of my purpose and my passion comes from, is just from my background in athletics and team sports. So, give me some grace in terms of my presentation, because I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about this community and the potential that we have to be a marquee example of what a community can be if we all kick in and do a little bit, because a lot can get done if everybody does a little bit. And that's what we need to have happen here in this community. So as a homeowner, I'm going to hold you accountable, and I hope that you would hold me accountable. All right. And then last but not least, I'm a citizen in this city. A lot of the duties and responsibilities that go with being a neighbor and a member of an association overlap with being a good, responsible citizen in this city, in this state, in this country, and on this planet. Okay? Now, all of this goes back to, do you honor your duties and responsibilities in those titles? Do you honor those? Do you have that same definition of your duties and responsibilities? Do you have that same level of commitment? You may not. But please know, when you ask the question, who are you? Who do you think you are? That's who I am. I'm your neighbor. I'm your fellow homeowner in this association, and I'm your fellow citizen. And we have duties and responsibilities to each other if we're going to have the more perfect community, neighborhood, union. It takes work, ladies and gentlemen. It takes work. And unfortunately, we have become so selfish a society. We become so narcissistic. We become so just selfish and lazy. We think someone else is going to do this work. The apathy and the cynicism and vitriol and negativity has got to stop. And good, decent people have to stand up and say something. I think that's part of my role. I am extroverted. I have no problem having conversations with people about these things. So that puts me out in the front because I'm not going to be silent. If I see something, I'm going to say something. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? If you see something, say something. Not to get all off point here, I wanted to answer the question of, who are you? Who do you think you are? I'm your neighbor. I'm a homeowner in this association with you, and I'm a citizen of this city, this state, and this country with you. What do you think your duties and responsibilities are? What's your role? How do you define neighborhood and neighbor and homeowner and citizen? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think.